Today we're making swimming chicken, and for that you will need 6 chicken thighs, honey, dark soy, light soy, and black pepper. I love this recipe because it is super forgiving and easy. So first, I'm going to take the dark soy here. Dark soy you can get at any Chinese supermarket. Recipe calls for a 1/4 cup, but I just go like this. Looks about right to me. Looks about good. And then light soy, equal amounts or a little bit less. So maybe a little bit more. And honey. Now I just drizzle it like this. That's probably about a tablespoon or 2, and some fresh cracked black pepper. I like pepper, so I put a little bit more. Now it's gonna get a little loud. I'm taking a whisk and I'm just going to whisk all that honey and the soy together. Dark soy is brewed, and so it has a slightly sweeter flavor, a little bit like molasses. I call this swimming chicken because at some point we can actually go swimming. I used to have my coworkers over, and this is chicken that is baked long and slow, and it's super easy. That looks about right. I'm gonna put the whisk over there. And I've got 6 washed and dried chicken thighs here, so I'm just going to place them into the bowl. Now, overnight is ideal, but as full-time teachers, that wasn't always possible. So at work, I would ask my coworkers, would you like to come over after, and we'll have a pool party, we'll have some chicken, and it was fabulous. So easy, because sometimes who's got the time for something to marinate overnight? So if it just marinates for a few minutes, then that's just perfect. It works out just fine. Once the chicken has marinated, as long as you can marinate it for, you place it into a baking dish. I've got my baking dish over here. That's all ready to go. Now you can make this with rice, which is what I usually do, or you can use potato wedges. It's really up to you, but the soy mixes so nice with rice, and that tends to be what I do. So there's a bit of the soy left over, and with that, I'm going to pour it over the chicken, like so. And now, the chicken is ready to be baked for 25 minutes at 425. After 25 minutes, you turn it down to 325 and you go for another 25 minutes. And that's the time you would put potato wedges around the chicken if that's what you prefer. I'm going to go with rice today, and I will make that and show you that later. After 25 minutes at 325, then you turn it down 100 more degrees to 225. And then after that, after 25 minutes, you bring it down to 150. And at that point, you go swimming. I'm placing the chicken in the oven now, middle rack, and I will place the timer for 25 minutes. I brought the heat down to 150, and the chicken is going to go for another 25 minutes. And while we're waiting for that, I am going to make some rice. I am using my mother's way of making rice. It's been washed, and I add enough water so it measures up to the first finger line. So when you put your hand in the rice, in the water there, the water comes up to that first line, and then you know that's the right amount of water. I will place it on the heat on high until it boils, and then cover it and bring it down to a simmer. The chicken is done, and the condo smells amazing. amazing. So I'm going to take it out of the oven now. Now, I like the chicken to rest at least 5 minutes. It looks a little dark, but actually it's perfect. At this time, I'm also going to check my rice. So I've turned it down, and it's perfect. My mother's recipe for rice turns out every time. So I've got my wooden spatula here, and I'm just going to fluff it up a little bit, stir it up, and place the lid back on. The rice is perfect. And now we're ready to serve. Chicken smells perfect, rice is perfect and fluffy. And though I don't eat meat anymore, my husband loves this dish. So there's some rice there, and I'm going to, there's one piece, and here's another piece. This is a very forgiving recipe, and the smell is just amazing. I'm just going to bring the plate over here so I don't get any more sauce on the counter. There we have it. Swimming chicken.